Envision a fortified city in the Jordan Valley, its towering stone walls casting shadows over sun-baked plains, a stronghold defying invaders. It's around 1400 BCE, and the Israelites, led by Joshua, faced Jericho, their first test in claiming the Promised Land. This is the Fall of Jericho, 3,400 years ago, a biblical spectacle where faith trumpets and a divine hand toppled a city, leaving a legacy etched in scripture and earth. The Israelites, 2 million strong, have wandered 40 years since escaping Egypt, per Numbers 14. Moses, their leader, dies at 120, and Joshua, son of Nun, 80, takes command, per Deuteronomy 34. Jericho, a Canaanite city of 8,000, per archaeologist Kathleen Kenyon's 1952 digs, stands as a gateway to Canaan. Its walls, 20 feet high and 10 feet thick, encircle 3 acres, with a spring feeding its fields, per Joshua 2. The Canaanites, led by an unnamed king, worship Baal and Astarte, their altars stained with sacrifice, per Judges 3. Joshua, guided by God, plans a siege, per Joshua 5 verse 13. On the first day, Joshua assembles 40,000 warriors, per Joshua 4 verse 13, outside Jericho's gates. God's command, recorded in Joshua 6 verse 2, is clear. March around the city once daily for 6 days, led by 7 priests blowing ram's horn trumpets, shofars, and carrying the Ark of the Covenant, a gold-covered chest symbolizing divine presence. The people must stay silent, no war cries, only the eerie blast of horns, per verse 10. Jericho's defenders, armed with bronze spears, watch from the ramparts, mocking the silent procession, per the book of Joshua. Each dawn, the Israelites march priests, warriors, then the tribes circling Jericho's walls, shofars blaring. The city's gates stay sealed, its people tense, per verse 1. For 6 days, the ritual repeats, dust rising under sandaled feet, trumpets echoing across the valley. On the 7th day, Joshua orders 7 circuits, per verse 15. The people, silent for a week, brace for the climax. As the 7th circle ends, Joshua commands, "Shout, for the Lord has given you the city," per verse 16. 40,000 voices roar, shofars blast, and the walls collapse, per verse 20. A divine act Scripture attributes to God's power. The Israelites charge, swords drawn, over the rubble. Joshua 6, verse 21 records total destruction. Men, women, livestock spared only Rahab, a harlot who hid Israelite spies, and her family, per verse 25. The city burns, its treasures gold, silver, bronze dedicated to God, per verse 24. Joshua curses any who rebuild, per verse 26, a vow fulfilled when Heel of Bethel dies trying in 900 BCE, per 1 Kings 16. Jericho's fall secures a foothold, launching Israel's conquest, per Joshua 12. Archaeology paints a vivid picture. Kenyon's 1955 excavations at es-Sultan, Jericho's site, found collapsed mud-brick walls and a burn layer dated to 1400 BCE, with charred grain stores suggesting a sudden sack, per her 1978 report. A 2005 study in Biblical Archaeology Review notes a short siege, as food stocks were low, matching Joshua 6's rapid fall. Critics like Bryant Wood in 1990 argue the date aligns with biblical chronology, though some place it at 1550 BCE. No Canaanite records survive, but Egyptian Amarna letters from 1400 BCE mention regional upheaval, supporting the context. The fall of Jericho resonates beyond its time. It's a tale of faith, 40,000, trusting a divine plan and triumph against impossible odds. The shofar's blast, per rabbinic texts like Midrash Tanchuma, symbolizes divine intervention, a sound to shake empires. Yet the slaughter, per scholar Susan Nidich's 1993 analysis, reflects ancient warfare's brutality, a sobering note in a divine victory. 3,400 years ago, Jericho's walls fell, 2 million Israelites crossed into destiny, and a city burned. From Joshua's march to Rahab's salvation, the Fall of Jericho, around 1400 BCE, is Scripture's anthem of faith and fury. Its echoed trumpets, shouts, and crumbling stone lives in the Jordan's dust, a testament to a people's resolve and a God's promise carved in the Bible and the earth's silent scars.